Let's go for an early morning workout. Yep, that one's not happening. Hey up internet, Blaze here. Alright, so the question I've been wrestling with, and I've mentioned it before, is how do you build a fireproof man? Or woman, could be either. Man, just the fireproof person doesn't quite have the same ring to it. In my mind, there are three aspects to a human. You've got the body, the mind, and the spirit. So what are the things that constitute each of those things, aspects? Well, scripture talks of there being fruit of the spirit. So those fruit being love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So my first thought was, well, if there's fruit of the spirit, and the sun's right there, if there's fruit of the spirit, are there also fruit of the mind and fruit of the body? It's a fair question. So I was thinking about it, and well, what is fruit? Well, fruit is something produced by a tree that is extremely healthy, or something that's produced by a tree. Whether the fruit is healthy or not, that's another question. Because if the tree is unhealthy, then the fruit is going to be bad. So if those are basically what you could constitute being a healthy spirit, what would constitute, say, a healthy body, for example? Well, to me, a healthy body would be anything that abilities that the body can produce that would benefit in the long run, something like that. Anyway, the things I've come up with are strength, speed, endurance, agility, proprioception, dexterity, balance, reflexes, and combat. Not sure about that last one. I'm gonna have to change it. I tried to get 9 of them because there's 9 fruit of the spirit, so I thought it'd be a nice symmetry. Nice symmetry. English. So that's the body. What about the mind? By the way, I'll go into these in more depth in a bit, either in this video or another one. So what about the mind? Well, the ones I've come up with for mind are memory, intuition, mental toughness, empathy, knowledge, focus, wisdom, reasoning, and ingenuity. So once again, I've tried to get 9. I think that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. So then I had to me thinking, okay, so if that's what we're trying to produce, how do you produce that? And that's when I came up with the disciplines. There's no definitive list of disciplines in scripture for to build a fireproof spirit. There are plenty of lists that other people have come up with, and through a bit of study, I've narrowed it down to 7. Figured 7 was a biblical number. So we've got prayer, fasting, study of scripture, meditation, solitude, simplicity, and service. Now you could argue, you could throw in stuff like worship and worship and devotion, I suppose, are the same thing. Those are things you could throw in there. But that's what I've got so far. So if you've got any corrections, suggestions, alterations, let me know. But that's for all of this. Okay, so once again, about the body, how would you develop the fruit of the body? So I've got lifting, running, diet, movement, which is its own thing, climbing, again combat, because I had to think of a way to develop combat, and swimming. Again, alterations, corrections, etc., let me know. Okay, and then for the mind, same thing. I've got meditation, memory aids, communication, learning, logic puzzles, artistic practice, and journaling. That's how I think you could build a fireproof man. Now, I will elaborate on these more later, but I think that's a good place to stop for now. So yeah, like I said, thoughts, anything, suggestions, whatever, leave them in the comments and I'll have a look at them. Alright, bye for now.